Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is Friday, and that means it is time for our Friday music mix up. And that's where we bring in music of all sorts from all over the world. And it's all indie music. And I hope that you'll enjoy it and share the shows with your friends because we are here 6 days a week, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., of course. Well, our first song that I want to introduce to you is actually an instrumental song. And I don't think that they're given enough credit. The instrumental is what it takes to do this. But where do you hear this guy? He's a freelance musician, and his name is Douglas J. Neal. It's Neel. He has performed with numerous artists, ensembles, groups throughout the region, and the Broadway touring shows of Hairspray, A Chorus Line, in Chicago. Additionally, Douglas has shared the stage with very many greats, and I'm going to list a few of them. Melissa Manchester, Mary McClendon, Jay Ashby, Elizabeth Von Trapp, Ernie Corrida, Aretha Franklin, Mark Gridley, the Urban Jazz Coalition, and he continues to lead his own trio for Tet, as he calls it, a trio for Tet, on a variety of performances. Today we are going to bring you a song from him that is called Today We Bring You Final Farewell. Doesn't he make that instrument talk to you? Wow. Very, very good. I wanted to let you all know also that for the artists that we're presenting to you, and Douglas Neal is one of them, was sent to us from Aeon Indie Magazine. Now, if you have not heard of Aeon Indie Magazine, you should be. They are a fabulous group of people, and they have grown quite a bit. And every single month they put out a magazine, and I hope you'll check it out. Just Google Eon, it's ION Indie Magazine, and you will get taken to their website. Now, the people behind this magazine, they do this out of the love of music and to assist other artists. And it's something that I find endearing, and it's something that we try to do on It Matters Radio also to help musicians. They don't ask for money from them, but while you're on their site, gosh, subscribe to their magazine, give them a donation. Anything would help. I always tell people, you go to Starbucks or other places like that, these Java houses where you're spending $5, $6 or more for a cup of coffee. Gosh, throw in like $2 or even $10 or $20 or more to help a magazine such as Ion Indie Magazine would not hurt. Not at all. And they'll continue to bring us great, great sounds. And we'll be featuring them every other month, some of their artists. And right now, oh, they also have a radio station. That's something new with them. So you might want to check that out also. The next artist I'm going to introduce you to is called Fixed Idea. Now, they offer a blend of musical flavors and culture diversity, as it has influences from the Latin community, traditional 60s rock, and Jamaican style of reggae. How about that for a combination? Now, due to the group's diversity, audiences of all ages can be seen enjoying a Fixed ID performance. Band members have described their experience with the group as self-fulfilling, a reflection of their craftsmanship, and autobiographical in their lyrics. So here we go. From Fixed Idea, it is called Rock This Joint.
Let's rock this joint.
you have no clue. I was double crossed, spilling dirt on my name. Did you hear what they say about me? Did I lie and my mind is weak? I was double crossed, spilling dirt on my name. Wow.
How about some of this music today is so different. And that's what I like about our Friday mix up. We bring you all types of music. It's not just rock or alternative or punk or country or folk. We mix it all up and we give you a little bit of flavor of music that you might not hear anywhere else. Now, Aeon Indie Magazine also introduced us to this next group, and having the ambitious wish to propel the entire world into a melodic vortex, Marquee of Vaudeville, yes, that's their name, Marquee of Vaudeville, emits an extraordinary sound that spirals listeners on an utterly imaginative musical merry-go-round. The group is known throughout the world for their progressive, carnival-like punk cabaret stylings, fusing time-worn elements of the old world with newfangled innovation. And due to the music's mysterious yet playful nature, they have befittingly been dubbed the style melodic mischief. How you like that? Melodic mischief. So from our key of vaudeville, we're going to bring to you one that is called Wicked Luck. Wouldn't you like to see them live? I bet they put on quite a show. And I want to thank Aeon Indie Magazine for even introducing me to them. I didn't know they existed, and I love them. Not that I don't love all the other artists, but I get a little bit of theater in my blood, and I think they do that when they perform. Okay, next I want to introduce you to a band called The Bleeding Rose. Now, we've had them on our show before, but it's been a couple of years, and they are, I can just say that they're a band that stayed true to their own concept of music. They're considered fundamentally to be a late 60s, early 70s group, and the repertoire ranges from Irish folk to heavy acid rock and includes funk, folk, rock, pop, and psychedelia, promising all of you an oral and intellectual delight to the listener and offering a poetic and lyrical insight in the process. So, you are privy to hear their latest release here today, and it is simply called Please from the Bleeding Rose.
Alright. I gotta tell you all something, just as hard as I can. I spend my life doing nothing but holding your hand. Now I've been called a fool and an innocent child. I live the golden rule, yeah, but you don't dig my style. Your ego and your greed, the things you think you need, I'm asking you abundantly, so please. Now I believe that a man who's sold to soothe should make his own plans and make his own moves with a love inside for everyone to see. But you run and hide, baby, people, where you gonna be? Your power and your needs and everything between is killing me by degrees. Oh, please. It's swaying that way, walking in a trap day. Nothing is your only game, praying on your grave. All I see is you here, drowning in your tears. All you see is me here, living in your grave. Yeah. Better listen to this closely, 'cause it may not come again. There's really only one key, and you hold it in your hand. There is no need to suffer, we are children of the seed. No matter what you're in for, oh, only you can set you free. It's getting hard to breathe, but that don't bother me. You better heal your own disease, oh please.
You know, we had the pleasure of interviewing that gentleman right there. It was maybe about a year or so ago, and gosh, I hope he comes back for another interview because he is very entertaining. You can see he's got great humor, and I hope you'll check them out. I just adore them. Moving on, we're gonna go into another genre of music, and this is by a gentleman known as Manzo. It's Manzo. And it's the musical alias of songwriter and recording artist Alan Hodgetts, known as Manzo. And he's from Wellington, New Zealand. Manzo's second album, Outsider, was just released. Oh gosh, I think it was September 2nd. So, this month it was released. And you're going to get to hear a song from that. And this song is called A Box of Time.
I've got a box of 24. I need more. I've got a box of 24. I need more. I've got a million things spinning on my mind. Can I press rewind? Have unlimited time just to do half the things that I like in life with my lovely wife. Open bubbly wine, but no. This is just the way that they say life goes. Work 6 to 8, barely 8, don't hope. Forget about change or promotion or growth. You'll be doing this shit till you're gray and old. But hold up, confused frowns. I have dreams of making something out of this town. They say, damn, this guy's got his head in the clouds. Needs to educate him on just how it goes down. There's a reason that they have a system in place. It's to keep the rats running in this rat race. And the rats are us, the politics, the snakes, pretending that they give a damn on live debates. Yes, okay, I get that, but I'm on a different kind of track. I have a things to do list that I must attack. I don't want a pity party sitting around feeling sad, picturing life like I have what I never had, like it is all bliss and nothing's ever bad. Just need an hourglass with everlasting sand, a box of times with hours that only ever adds to finish off my plans. I need it really bad. I need it really bad. Time to play, but what can I say? Feel like I'm chasing my mind and losing every day. Can't stop cause time ain't my friend. Can I get a break from work? No, this ain't gonna end. Cause I'm out of control. Man, rush to work another typical day of work. You call it parole. Cause the shit's a crime. Can this be really legal? Selling your soul for the sake of making a dime? Cause I know where I'd rather be. I'm hanging with my lady, my boys in the sunshine. Yeah, that's a fantasy. I'm surrounded by media info overload. Airpods in your ears cross the road. Now you're a road toad. All I hear is see is so PC. Surely these gotta be a better way to spend my time more freely. I feel like no one understands me, but I'm gonna scream on top of my lungs in the streets until you damn hear me. I need a box of time. I'm out of control, and yet I'm still stuck in the same hole. My life's a mess, give me a box of time to deal with the stress.
Great ending to that. And terrific lyrics. That's one thing I want to tell you about Manzo, and I hope you'll check out more of his music. He has great meaning behind his rap music. And it's not your typical rap music. He directs it at many avenues that all of us experience in life. And he states things that a lot of people are feeling. And I just love that they put the rat faces on to portray that we're a bunch of rats running around in society right now being controlled by many, many rich corporations. And, it's the truth. I'm not saying anything good or bad, but I'm just saying that that is what is in existence right now in many, many parts of the world. And he expresses it well. And I think that's the thing to do for people to join together and express what is going on, that they're aware of it. So check Manzo out, and that was a box of time, and look for his album Outsider. Okay, one more that was sent to us from our friends at Aeon, Indie, and they're called Hide and Seek. Excuse me, their new song is called Hide and Seek. Forgive me, folks. And the name of the band is Tourist Trap, and I kind of like that name, Tourist Trap. And they just released Hide and Seek and Say, S-A-Y, and we played it on our top 10, gosh, a couple weeks ago. And that's a great song also. They released it onto all digital outlets, which bands do, and the band began focusing on building clout locally, which is always a wonderful thing to do, while finishing and releasing their debut EP. Now, Tourist Trap is on a roll right now with plans to take over the local music scene and begin touring all over the world. And I hope they get to do that. So right now we're going to bring you Hide and Seek by Tourist Trap.
Miss Mamacita, where have you been? The trees are talking with a whispering wind. You
great way to end that song. Boom. And they're called Tourist Trap, and that was Hide and Seek. So I hope you check them out. Okay, we're up to our last song for today. And I hope this artist will forgive me when I try to pronounce his real name. It's Fawoli Adeboyiga Joshua. But thank goodness he is popularly known as Young Willie. And he hails from Osun State. A producer, songwriter, and model. He's the second born of a family of five, a lover of good music, and a fan of Fela sound. So his genre stays at Afro pop music. Now he's worked with famous producer and musician Q Bounce and Memories, which is what we're going to share with you today. It's a song written during a period in his life when his family was having a hard time. And I think all of us can relate to that. So right now, we're going to share our final song from Young Willie called Memories.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's your boy Willie.
The bounce.
Yeah. See, I remember the days. Me know they look for face. Yeah. I remember the time when we all up. Me, I just a hustle, make a no drop. But then I give them space. I remember me guys and me haters. But I see me now, me a way last. All I get is memories. Back then I had zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. Yeah. See memories. Yeah, zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. See my girl, she back up everything. She be heavy and fine. Everything she do, she know they wasting my time. Boss in the club, she be killing them vibe. Every time she want, she just they make me rewind. Boss on the low key, say me a day. Everything that she want buy me a pay. See guys, me I know feed this, me a play. Every time they want me killing in the show, me a day. See carry them they go. Cause you already know me be king of the show. I be the king of the show. Hey, hi. See, every day be flaring up with dough. Me the jagger bang, me go never ever low. And you already know. Hey, hey. All I get is memories. Back then I had zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. Yeah. See memories. Yeah, zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. All I get is memories. Back then I had zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. Yeah. See memories. Yeah, zero peace. I thank Baba God for the blessings. Every day I'm getting bigger than they follow me. See now we know we made.
So, that was Young Willie. And if you ever wonder what Afro pop is, you heard the sound. Now, I just enjoyed this show immensely and bringing it to all of you. Like I said, where are you going to hear all these different genres from all over the world in one show? I hope you'll come back next Friday when we do another Friday mix up. And this Sunday, I have to let you all know we have a performer coming on that is so talented. Uh, the name, and get this, it's poetically contagious, but people call him Captain, and you'll find out when you watch the show. And I don't want to give much away, but all I can say is if you ever want to be inspired by an individual and see someone who has such a positive, humane attitude when there is really no reason for him to have this type of attitude, you'll join us and we're going to share his music with you. And he's going to talk to you about some very, very interesting things that have happened in his life. And that's at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. Uh, Top 10 countdown is on Monday. Hope you can join us as often as possible. We're here every day except Saturday. And until then, as always, folks, I want you to take care and rock on.